today we're going to talk about what to do with that resident who is just sitting at the nurse's station waiting for something to do. And very often the surveyor may see them just sitting there looking around or falling asleep at 8 o'clock after breakfast, and then again at 12 o'clock, and then maybe even around dinner time they'll do the same thing. They like to sit at the nurse's station because they like to see all the activity. However, when they're just sitting there and they're not engaged with something tactile or something to have a conversation with people, we will get dinged on it. Even though a person has been care planned and they have a lot of activities and they come to a lot of your groups, if they see a person just sitting at the nurse's station or just sitting in the lobby, this becomes a deficiency for us. So one of the things that we've done in our building is we've made sensory pillows, and I'd like to show you one. So this is a sensory pillow. We put it in their lap, and they may look at stuff in here. They may just touch the fabric and feel it. They may pull whatever in the little pockets on the side and they'll rub it in their hands. But it gives them something to do, tactile stimulation, and it gives them also a point of conversation with other people. So they may be sitting here and they may be playing with this or looking at, or they may be pulling what we have in different bags that are attached on the sides. Everything is securely attached so it won't come off. And they may just sit there and play with the beads because it's a tactile experience. Or they may decide they're going to put it in here, get it in there. And then they say, oh, what's this I got here? Oh yeah, these are my keys. All right, I got my keys. I'm good to go. They may put that back in here or clip it back on. They may look in the other side of the pocket and they say, oh yeah, what's this? Okay. Oh, these are my cards. I'm going to go to Hagen's. I'll go buy something. So even though it's not within their realm of reality to do, this gives them tactile things that they can touch, play, have different stimulation, have different sounds. It also offers conversation. Somebody walks by and they say, oh, you got a Hagen's card. I'd like to shop there too. So that's the type of thing that's kind of important. And that's one sensory pillow. What is nice about these is that they're just stitched at the top. So I can undo this, take it home, put it in my washing machine and dryer. I don't like to put it in the facility washing machine or dryer because that machine is really high in temperature, and we do have plastic items on here, but for the most part, everything is secured. It's not going to get lost. And it's comforting to have this sitting in your lap, just having it sitting in your lap. I'm going to show you another one, and then I'm going to show you another idea. So that's one sensory pillow. These are easy to make. Oh my goodness, they're so easy to make. I go to Goodwill or wherever, and I get a pillow and a cover. And on this one, we've got, and if they want to pull this off, they've got to figure out how to do the attachment to pull it off. And they like, because it's silky and soft and it's something to squeeze, and they may put it up here and lean on it because that's exactly what it's supposed to be used for. There is another pocket over here where, again, they have things that they can explore. And what do we have in here? Oh, we got keys and a keychain. A nice little thing to fiddle with. Tactile and sound. Again, they've got more credit cards to go out and spend money or go to the library or whatever they're going to do. And they also, over here in this pocket, it is a felt, sort of like a brush suede. And it's, I often will see people just rubbing that because they like it. And then again, they've got their beads and they'll pull the beads back and forth. So this is definitely for somebody who is a little bit lower stem, but I've seen them pull this in and out and fiddle around with it. Then they forget about it and they just hold their pillow for a while. And they may talk to somebody that's coming by, but it gives them that sensory stim that they need to stay engaged, to stay awake, to have a conversation piece as somebody walks by to talk to them about. So this is very important because even though we have a lot of people care plan to do the things, when the surveyors see them just sitting at the nurse's station or just sitting in the lobby, that is not good. They want us, if they're awake, they want us to provide some activity or this is sort of a self-directed thing for somebody who has tactile abilities. So that's important. These are just little plastic flowers that I made, and again, they can go right through the washing machine, no problem. Another thing that we started doing, because we want to make sure that people do have things, is we started just giving them a mesh bag so it's with them all the time and had the things in it that they like. So this mesh bag then will usually have a person's name on it, and we're going to hang it on the back of the wheelchair so that anybody who's just sitting there, an aide can come by and say, hey, what's in your bag today? And they would take this bag, pull it forward, put it in their lap, and open up and say, what do you got in there today? Now, again, this can be for somebody who's low stim, or it can be somebody who's higher stim, who likes to just sit and watch people, but we need to have them to be engaged so that they don't just sit there and fall asleep. They have something in their lap that people can interact with them. So either way, whether you're doing it for a low stim or for somebody with higher stim, somebody who is care planned to sit in an area but needs something to do to engage with other people. That's important. So in this particular bag, she just happens to have her doll therapy. So she's got that, and she can hold that and talk about that. The other thing that she has in here, she's got a top to spin. So I don't know if it's going to spin on this table, but it might spin someplace else, or she might just hold it, or he might just hold it, whatever. Another thing that people like to have in their personal bags is some makeup, and in this one we've got a little bit of lipstick, we've got a brush, and we've got a mirror. Again, a tactile experience. This particular bag, she has her little Bible that she likes to carry with her, and that's a good thing to have out, or talk to other people about it if it's just sitting there, or they may ask about it. So again, just something to have. She also has in here her little radio, and I do not see her earplugs in here, but her little radio is in here with the music that she likes, or also this is partly her cell phone, or it is her, I should say it is her cell phone, and we could do a phone call for her. But it does have the music that she likes, so we can put the earplugs in for her, and she can play her music and listen to that, or share that with other people while they're sitting there. And she also has her knitting in here. So this becomes her own personal bag that she carries around with her, provides sensory stim, and when she is just sitting in the lobby or at the nurse's station, like so many people like to do, it is available, and it offers the stimulation that she would enjoy using. It becomes very easy for the entire staff, if somebody is sitting there, to pull this mesh bag from the back of their wheelchair and start to engage with them and give them some tactile stimulation or the music that they like to listen to. So it's sort of person-centered, but it also provides sensory stim, and it will avoid having you become receiving a deficit in your activity program by just having people sitting in areas waiting with nothing to do. All right, I hope that has been helpful, and that you will consider making these bags or the pillows or the lap robes that your people have tactile stimulation, or for your higher level people who just enjoy watching people, they also have something to do and a different way to engage with people instead of just sitting there talking about the weather. They'll have something in their lap, something they can share, something to start a conversation with. So I hope this has been very helpful, and I hope that none of you will be getting deficits or deficiencies and having people just waiting at the nurse's station or waiting at the med cart or just sitting in the lobby with nothing to do. All right.